Dale, what's open in hockey? Ton of names here. I'll read them off for you. Let me know if you can read them. As far as Avalanche going, that's what you're looking for. I know we have Ross Colton. Let me see if there's any other Avalanche. Devon Taves is there too. Yeah, so Taves and Ross. Sorry. Well, yeah, Colton and Taves. Um, Colton and Taves are our two Avalanche available right now. Devon Taves, Ross Colton. Cortland Sutton and Puka Nakua are two guesses so far. All it is a player that's still alive in the playoffs. So a player from one of those four teams. There's only four left now. Dell, you want Taves? You got it. It's a good player to have. So 5 left in Big Al's. Those are random teams, so it's just an in-type claim, but we'll get there when we get there. 3 left in hockey, 4 left in basketball. Basketball players, they're here on the side. I'll read them off in a little bit as soon as more people show up. I don't like that they're not capitalized, but oh well. Sam Darnold, Stafford, a couple QBs, a couple wide receivers to start us off. We'll get rolling in, five-ish minutes as soon as a few of these close up. So 4 left in basketball, 3 left in hockey. We'll get there slowly. Baseball's closed, Rocky's closed, and Big L's has just 5 spots left. Kind of a slow crawl, but we're almost there actually. So not any rush on that when you don't pick your team. So I get that. Dell's going May. Jeff's going Sam and Darnold as well. For black, yep, I got you for black flag. Oh, I forgot to check what time Utah plays tonight. My guess is I think it's a home game. I think it's 7. I was gonna guess the Super Rare Kyron Williams Classic, but figured you couldn't get your hands on one. I probably do have one somewhere. 7 o'clock. Gosh dang it! I was hoping it was an 8 o'clock game or 7:30 game. That's right. I'll be able to watch an hour of it or so. What other games are later? Pittsburgh, Calgary. I can watch part of that. You know what? Islanders, Kraken, Capitals, Canucks. That'll be the late game. Sorokin, Grubauer, Thompson, Lincoln, Skinner, Wolf. Stuart Skinner playing the night for Pittsburgh. Urson for Philadelphia. Don't know who that is. Okay, we'll get rolling as soon as we get hockey and basketball filled up. There's just 4 left in basketball, 3 left in hockey. I'm going to start reading off who's available. I know that not everyone's quite here yet. That's okay. In the basketball, this is a pick one random 2. There will be 2 solos available as well at the end for $7 each. You're basically getting a claim and 2 randoms for 21. So 4 left there to close this. Players that are left are Iverson, Anthony Hardaway, Austin Reeves, Bob Cousy, Charles Barkley, Chris Mullin, Damian Lillard, David Robinson, Dikembe Mutombo, Dominique Wilkins, Dwayne Wade, Gary Payton, John Morant, Jalen Green, James Harden, Jason Kidd, Jerry West, Joe Dumars, John Wall, Julius Erving, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, Larry Johnson, Magic Johnson, Manu Ginobili, Michael Cooper, Oscar Robertson, Robert Horry, Sean Kemp, Tim Hardaway, Tony Kukoc, Trae Young, Tyler Hero, Vince Carter, Walt Frazier, and Zion Williamson. It's a ton of good names there. 4 left to close us on that one. And again, that's 21. Pick one, random 2. So you pick a player, you'll get 2 more players added on. I'll read the hockey here in a second. Okay, I'm going to spill that if I keep it there, but I'm going to be, whatever the word is, difficult. Allen Iverson. Gotcha, Jonathan. Right there at the top. Carlos is going to grab a spot in the 4-boxer. You got it, Carlos? Larry's guessing Devontae Adams. Carlos, I'm assuming you just want the 1 spot, right? I think you were just retyping what you typed above, but let me know if you're spacing out 2 claims. I'm assuming it's 1, though. Like I always say, don't assume. Okay, so 3 left in basketball. There will be 2 solos as well. I'll read those off again in a little bit here. We have more people showing up. 3 left in hockey, I believe. There will be 4 solos in hockey, so just a little bit of work left on these. Names that are left, there's still some headliner type names here too, so that's great. 3 names left. Adrian Kempe. I get to watch a lot of Kings games at night, so that's kind of, I know a lot of the Kings players. Alexander Barkov, Andrew Mangiapane, Ans Kopitar, Artemi Panarin, Brian Rust, Claude Giroux, Clayton Keller, Elvis Merzlikins, Evander Kane, Felix Potvin, Philip Forsberg, Isaac Howard, Jacob Dobish, Joe Pavelski, Jordan Kyrou, Kirill Marchenko, Matt Sundin, Matt Boldy, Matthew Tkachuk, Miro Heiskanen, Phil Esposito, Ron Hextall, Ross Colton, Sean Monahan, Sebastian Aho, Simone Benoit, I believe is how you say his name, Theo Fleury, Victor Hedman, William Eklund. Larry's going Bo Nix. So 3 left there in hockey to close us. These are pick 1 random one. It's 26. As we slowly lose spots, the price will go up just by a little bit. We're down to 23 claims. I think when we started, we were at 27 or 28 claims. 23 with some randoms, that is. So 4 left in Big Al's, 3 left in hockey, 3 left in basketball. As soon as we fill a few of these up, we'll run some randoms. Then we'll start with probably the baseball, move over to basketball, then hockey, then some football tonight. Is there an Oiler in there? There is, Carlos. I think you've claimed him a few times if you want him again. The Andrew Mangiapane still left there. There's also probably another Oiler, too. Maybe not. I think there is, but I don't know. I think we always go over this, and then I forget who we got on here for the Oilers. Isaac Howard's on there for the Oilers. I think you've been claiming Mangiapane when you do jump in, though. Yeah, those 2. So Mangiapane and so Andrew Mangiapane and Isaac Howard are our 2 Oilers that are left here. There's a few that are locked as well. Kukoc for Larry. Got you, Larry. So down to 2 left there in that one. And then I've got Kopitar for Jonathan. Got you, Jonathan. Talk about Kings. There's one of the Kings. First one, you got it, Carlos. Mangiapane. That put us at 22. And this is 13. Okay, 2 left in basketball, 1 left in hockey. We're almost there, guys. Mangiapane. That's Kopitar. I already got rid of Devon Taves. I did. And then we're going Tony Kukoc. Puka's a guess. Yeah. Lots of players. So anyone from the Broncos, Patriots, Rams, or Seahawks. I'm going to read off the list of basketball one more time since we have 2 left here, and there's a little bit more people here now. As soon as we fill either one of these, I'll run randoms. We'll wait to fill the other one. We'll run the randoms, and then we'll start. We can wait till we get to full size to run those. As soon as full size fills, I'll run it, though, so you guys know who your teams are. But that might not happen until right before we open it. So prefer the other way, but not much I can do there. 2 left in basketball to close us. Again, there's some big headliner names still left here. Anthony Hardaway, Austin Reeves, Bob Cousy, Charles Barkley, Chris Mullin, Damian Lillard, David Robinson, Dikembe Mutombo, Dominique Wilkins, Dwayne Wade, Gary Payton, John Morant, Jalen Green, James Harden, Jason Kidd, Jerry West, Joe Dumars, John Wall, Julius Erving, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, Larry Johnson, Magic Johnson, Manu Ginobili, Michael Cooper, Oscar Robinson, Robert Horry, Sean Kemp, Tim Hardaway, Trae Young, Tyler Hero, Vince Carter, Walt Frazier, and Zion Williamson. 2 there to close us. Any black bag? Yeah, so the black bag is it's just pick a player that's still alive in the playoffs. So I have a signed helmet in there from someone on one of the 4 teams. Yep, you're good. Usually it's up there. Sometimes if you sign in late, it doesn't show you everything above. It's happened to me a few times. So you're always welcome to ask. Kyle, take a full size. Thanks, Kyle. Good luck to you. Did I miss anything before that, Kyle? Larry says Barkov and Magic. Great choices on both of them. Both guys I'd love to get. Let's see here. Where was I at? Larry A was Magic. So down to 1 left in basketball, and hockey is closed. What up, Hal? What up? Keone, do I know who that is? It puts the stupid ats in front of your name so it doesn't have your actual name there like it used to. I probably know who you are, but I don't know the at. Carlos, and then we had Brandon. And it has the B there, but it doesn't say your name. Brandon, what's up, man? Are you as shocked as me about the lack of snow we've got here? I don't really get it. It's been cold, but not like super cold. And Brandon, you're strutting around all over the place this week because your Hawks are in the NFC Championship game. Are you feeling confident? I know you lost. Why can't I think of his name right now? Your running back, I just was talking about earlier. Now I have a brain fart and I'm too much of my brain. I can't think of his name. Running back's out. At least you got Ken Walker still, but Charbonnet. That's right, Charbonnet. Sharbs. Okay, we're closed in hockey, guys. I'm going to run this. 1 left in basketball, so if I need to, I'll go back and read those again. But 1 left there. The Rip on Netflix is pretty good, is it? I got Kyle PS2 for guess. So, again, if you're just joining, guess a player that's still alive in the playoffs. So any player that you think might have signed this helmet from a team that's still alive. And you get $10 credit to use tonight if you get it right. The other one is the bounty above. Remember, we tied, so we're still going for a full-size helmet or one of the other items, whatever the winner wants to choose if you guys win. Crystal Lava amp. Let's run randoms on the hockey, and then hopefully we can get basketball filled up right after and get the randoms going there too. So we had Barkov. Sasha Barkov. So what I'll do here is I'll run this. The last 4 will be $13 solos. As soon as you see them, they're claimable. Feel pretty good, but every game against them is tough. Yeah, that's a fun game. It's fun for me as a non-fan of either team to watch that game. If Bonex was still there too, I think it would have been a great AFC Championship game too. It probably still can be because their defense is so good. But I would have. You want to, as a fan, you want to see full-powered teams going against each other. Okay, final 4, and then Larry said, "Give me kids." So basketball is closed too. Just I think 3 left in Big Al's, but we can close that whenever before we get there. So let me run a couple sets of randoms here. Final 4 on the 7th row will be $13 solos. 5, 6. Here we go. As soon as you see them, you can claim them one at a time. Merzlikins, Fleury, Pavelski, and Giroux. Some great randoms there. Great solos, I should say. They're all good randoms. Okay, let's go up here. Let's share this tab. From here. Come on. There we go. There we go. Black bag. Yep. Gotcha. JSN for Thomas. What's up, Thomas? Nick's going to go Pavelski. I was excited to see Pavelski. I've requested him on the series a few times, and he got him in this time. So, Claude Giroux, Senators, Adidas. We always seem to hit his. Fleury, we've hit a few times. Merzlikins, I don't know that we've hit. Maybe one time, actually, at the start. but that's a goalie jersey. Love that one too. Fleury for Jeff. Gotcha. Merzlikins for Larry. Going great, Thomas. I got your puck out, by the way. So Claude Giroux is our final solo. That is a $13 solo. Price for the total is $26. If it's odd, I'll round down. If it's even, we'll just do half. Let's get Larry A. Jason Kidd. Also a great claim. Can't really go wrong in basketball, these names, man. There's a lot of great names. So we should have... That's not right. Who did I not take off? Magic? Yeah. Who was the one before, just in case? Tony Kukoc. 32 names. There will be 30 randoms, right? So the final two in this one will be $7 solos. As soon as you see the last two names, you can grab them for $7 each. Dell's going to close us with Giroux. Dell, you've got the closer luck over at Christians. I can't hit the broadside of a barn with them over the last, I think it's been over a month since my last hit. But you seem to do pretty decent. At least a little stretch is decent with some closing. So good for you. 7 times. It'll go 1 through 15, 16 through 30, and then 31, 32 will be $7 solos, guys. And then we'll get ripping all these items. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our solos are Karl Malone and Bob Cousy. Malone and Cousy. $7 solos. Oh gosh, my highlighting is not doing great today. I've got Dave with Cousy, and I've got Larry with Malone. Okay, so we're full on everything besides Big Al's full size. It is a random team 4-boxer, same price as pick your team. This will just be, the teams will be decided by random. As soon as we get that filled up, I'll run the randoms so you see your teams, you can trade, sell. It may not happen until right before we rip, though. So let's get going. We'll start baseball since that one filled up first. There was a trade. I think a few others were offered up for sell or trade. Not sure if anything bit, though. We'll then come back and do basketball, then hockey, and then we'll make our way to football. We'll close the poll. We'll do the guesses, so forth, so on. In baseball, since this was posted earlier, I'm not going to read off all 100 names. I'm going to read off your claims. If you want me to read your line, let me know. I'm happy to read it if you didn't see the picture. In this one, Craig, you had Griffey, Christy, Mantle, Brad, Koufax, Christy, DiMaggio, Craig, you had Rivera, Jeff V, you had Trout, Brad, Ted Williams, Chad Larkin, Dave, Vlad Jr., Brett, you had Skeens, and Ichiro. Michael D, you had Hank Aaron, Nick F, Boggs, Larry K, Rodriguez. Scorching, you had Ryan. Jonathan R, you had Sosa, Canseco. Brett, you had Imanaga. And Jason J, you closes with Cabrera. What's for sale in MLB? Let me make sure that there was something put up for sale and not just for trade. If you're here and you were selling, you can answer, but let me see what was put up. Let me grab the post really quick here. I'm also just going to put live filled so people don't try to grab and pay. The names I posted are for sale also if no trades. Perfect. I don't think anybody commented on your trades, so that's the one I was going to look for. Brendan Rodgers, Carlos Correa, Patrick Wisdom, Colson Montgomery, Nico Horner are up for trade or for sale. So Rodgers, Correa, Wisdom, Montgomery, and Horner. By the way, we got some IU guys in the house. Congrats, IU fans. It's a great season for you guys. It's got to be on cloud 9, man. Black bag guess, K9 Seahawks. Larry's going to say buy Colson Montgomery. I will trade for Austin Reeves and Magic Johnson. So Magic Johnson was bought. Austin Reeves, let me find who has him. Get back on the page before we rip, just in case. And then we're selling Colson Montgomery. Austin Reeves went to Zach B. Zach B, if you want to trade Austin Reeves for, I don't know who you're offering, Chad. You had Hero and Dumars. What's for sale again? Let me read one more second here. It was Brendan Rodgers, Correa, Patrick Wisdom, Nico Horner, because Colson Montgomery went to Larry V for $3. These are $3 buys, by the way, guys. Yeah, we'll do a Super Bowl poll for sure. Like squares? Yeah, I think we might do squares this weekend too, or fantasy challenge, one of the two. We will most definitely do a Super Bowl square with probably 100 spots on the board. Buy multiple spots. I want to say we sold them for 25 or 26 a spot. I can't remember, but we had 8 helmets. Probably do the same thing again, which makes this series go by a lot faster. Either the Cruz for sale, I don't think so. I'll find them really quick, and then we're going to rip this. O'Neal Cruz is Michael D. Ellie De La Cruz with Jonathan R. If you guys want to sell, let them know. I know. I don't know what to say. Okay. Last chance to respond to any of those guys, or we're not taking too long here at the start. Basketball up next, hockey after that, and then we'll get rolling with Racky and Big House. We've got boxes 3, 4, and 6. It's not a 9 because this was only an 8-box case. Was it 50? I don't think so. No, it wasn't 50 because that's times 100. Unless you want to do a 20 boxer. I don't think we did 50. we could do like a big pool where there's extra stuff involved as well. We could try to do something fun like that. Okay, let me roll a dice here. I'm pretty sure we did. I think it was 26, 100 squares at 26 or 25. I just do around the same price it would be if we were doing 8 helmets. Oh, it's saying Ellie is for sale for 50. Gotcha. Ellie could be yours for the small price of 50. Now I got you. 3, 4, 6. All right, let's get focused now. Box 4. If he hits, the price will go up. Box 4 we do have. It's right there in the middle. 3 and 6 returning. I better not start coughing. My wife's been deathly ill for the past few days. And I've been around her all those days and I haven't gotten sick yet. It's been like over a week she's been sick, but she just got really sick the last couple of days. So I hope I don't get sick. I know Larry was sick. A few of you guys have been posting you've been sick. Something's going around. What did she say it was called? Viral crud or something like that? Box 4. Good luck. Gold Rush Series 2. We've got 2 more of these. Good news or bad news, however you want to say it. The Gold Rush juiced balls, which are a little more expensive than these, and they have a few bigger names, and they also have multi-sport. Some of you guys don't like this. Some of you do. Are back out. I got some. We'll replace these with those when I get them or when we're done with these. I'm excited. I like seeing the big names in any sport on the baseballs. I still think there's the majority baseball names, but we'll see some other ones. We pulled Mike Tyson. We pulled Peyton Manning. We thought we pulled Josh Allen. You guys convinced me it was Josh Allen. Anyways, those are coming out. We got a bunch of maybe like 4 or 5 new products we haven't done in a while. 6 if you want to count the Frozen Dozen that we'll do here in the next week or so. So we're changing up a few things just to have some fun with the third-party stuff. Okay, good luck all. Baseball is here. See if we can hit a headliner type name here. Ooh, I like something on this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got a World Series ball. Ooh, it's got a script too. Not often that we see a script on a baseball. 17 World Series MVP. Maybe 2017. I mean, the ball, I don't want to say it's faded, but the signature kind of bled into the ball a little bit. It's not bad. You just kind of see it. It's just a little fluffy on the edges, but that's a great ball. 17 World Series MVP. Looks like it's Jay. I'm not going to be able to get that to focus for you guys because it's about as good as I can get. Who was the World Series MVP in 2017? This should be a fun one. Springer, Ramirez. I mean, it's on the back of this box. So we'll find out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is. It's George Springer. So is that a Springer just won or was just in again? But was this when he was on the Astros? Is this the trash can World Series? That's not that long ago, was it? George Springer. It does kind of look like a J. Springer was just there with the Blue Jays, right? I swear we were reading George Springer towards the top, but it's probably not towards the top. Let me see where it is here. That's a cool one. It's got a script, and it's a World Series ball, so I like that. Bang, bang, yeah. Was it when he was on the Astros? I could have sworn I remember his name with the Astros. See, I do know a little bit about baseball. There it is. On the J. Julio Rodriguez line, Larry K. Larry K. You haven't won in a while. That's a nice win for you. Walker Buehler, William Contreras, Al Kaline, and your final random was George Springer. Larry K., if you're here, congrats. If you're watching now or watching later, just make sure I have your correct address. I know I'm going, I don't want to, not overseas, but I know I'm shipping out of the country for this one, so good luck with the duties. Just joking. I declare a very low amount, which should help you. Although today, get this. Another Larry. Yeah, there's three Larrys. And every once in a while, I'll tag one of you two Larrys and accidentally tab Larry K. So he probably gets a notification when he's not joining every once in a while. And he's like, why are you tagging me? I don't mean to. It shifts right before I hit enter. It shifts to the other name. It's really weird. We'll keep this out. Anyways, I bought a Logan Cooley jersey. It was a Coyotes one. I don't know if I'll keep it or if it'll be for the series. It's one of the cool Coyote Desert jerseys. And I paid, I want to say like $180 for it, US dollars. And then I just got charged. The person that sent it to me said, hey, Pergolator or whatever tariffs just charged me $240 CAD. That's like another $190 in a tariff and duty. And I'm like, are they charging 100% tariff? That's what I paid for it. What did you mark it down for? And he said, I marked it for 100, even less. So I don't really know what's going on, but it should only be like 20 in tariffs. Anyways, good luck. You might get hit with a $200 tariff on a $10 ball there, Larry. I'll mark it for 10. It's not worth 10. You know what I'm saying? Al, do you still do any random Pokemon? I forgot that we did Pokemon, Brandon, until you said that. I keep saying how I want to do other stuff like playwrights or dollar bills or coins or like we've been doing Funkos or Pokemon. I'll have to find some more stuff like that so we can have the other break every once in a while too. That's funny. Okay, let's do basketball. I haven't done Pokemon in a long time. I want to say that was Gold Rush too. But you can obviously get it elsewhere. I would never do like action figures. There's a lot of cool stuff we could do if we want to do like little ones in between. We'll never replace what we're doing, but a little here and there. We did notes and coins, which I thought was pretty fun. Okay, well, let's keep it rolling. We're doing basketball now. How much was the solo in the baseball you sold? $3. Larry B bought Colson Montgomery for $3. There's not really a good price. 2's too low, 3's too high, so we just do 3. 3's a little above. Okay, basketball. Chad, you had Clark, Hero, and Dumars. Chris, Wemby, Horry, Hardaway. Brad, Curry, Kemp, Barkley. Jeff V, you had O'Neal, Irving, and Mutombo. Tim, you had Durant, Wall, and Mullen. Steve, you had Wilt, Green, and Ginobili. Zach, Edwards, Morant, and Reeves. Zach, if you want to sell or trade Reeves, someone was asking for it. I forget who it was. Chad said, I'll trade for Austin Reeves. So, Zach, if you're hearing it, you want to trade, let us know. Larry K., you had Bird, Williamson, and Young. Scorching, Kareem, Johnson, and Peyton. Jonathan R., Rodman, Lillard, and West. Craig, you had Ewing, Carter, and Wilkins. Jonathan R., Iverson, Hardaway, David Robinson. Larry V., you had Kukoc, Wade, and Cooper. Larry A., Magic, Garnett, Robertson, Kidd, Harden, Frazier. Dave K, you had Kuzi as a random, and Larry A, you had Malone as a random. Daryl, what's up? What are you doing? I'm just talking about tariffs, so fun stuff. Okay, we're down to boxes 2 and 3, so 2 boxes left. Let's figure out what box we're going to do. We'll roll on to hockey next, and then we'll get to football. I feel like I forgot to answer someone's question, so if I did, just ask again. I cannot remember. Okay, 2 or 3. We'll roll till we get a 2 or a 3 here. It'll be the first roll, though. I can fill it. No, that's 2 plus 3. So 5. That's a 1. Let's see how many non-2s or 3s I can get. Here's a 4. I called that too. Jeez Louise. 4. There's another one. Trade Reeves for Garnett. I don't know if he has Garnett, unfortunately. Garnett went to Larry A. So it was Chad that was asking for Reeves. Larry, if you want to trade, you can. You can try to work a 3-way after that, but that's up to you. Need a 2 or a 3, Alex. I've rolled every number but a 2 or 3 now. That's usually how it goes. There we go. That's a 2, it looks like. 2. Don't know Reeves, Austin Reeves. Yeah. Wrong trade person, but I figure we could try to do a 3-way if it ends up working out. I have Hero and Dumars that I would trade for Reeves. Zach, if you want to trade Reeves for one of those 2, let him know. Dumars or Hero. Okay, box 3 going away. We'll be in a second. Give him a second just to answer, just in case. Got a notification. Make sure someone's not claiming a spot. Nope. On the full size. Again, down to 3 spots left in Big Al's. As soon as we close out, I'll run randoms, but that may not be till we get there. Okay, last call, Zach. If you want to trade Reeves for Hero or Dumars, otherwise I'm going to rip this baby. Come on, pictured headliner. Come on, Kobe Bryant. Locked random would be sweet. Okay, I'll roll. I don't know that. I think it was just maybe Garnett he's interested in. So I know a lot of you guys can't have volume on either, so it makes it tougher. It's one of those guys. I'm sorry. Could be your first basketball. Good luck. Maybe you just spoke it into existence, huh? I've got a few basketballs. So far, we've pulled a silver and a gold ball. This time, we're pulling I even said regular colored ball. What a crazy prediction, right? The label's down here. I can see part of it. So let's find the auto. Not there. There's a Beckett sticker right there. Auto's got to be right here in my hand. Oh, it's right there. Oh, man, I recognize that, but I don't know who it is. Oh, I don't want to look it up, but I know who that is. That's right. That's right. Thank you. Well, let's make sure. Here we go. Saying Sean Kemp. A little more spread out than I'm used to. Maybe that's why it's throwing me off. Sean Kemp. That's a fun hit. Seattle Supersonics hit Sean Kemp. Let me find where he is in 1 second. Figure we can look at the auto a little closer. Nice auto on that, too. Supersonics, that's right. Oklahoma City Thunder hit. It would have been if this was team hits. A team break. Sean Kemp. Good basketball. Good. Pump some air into that. Looks nice. Let me see where Sean Kemp was. Towards the top. There it is on the Steph Curry spot. Breaking Brad hitting Sean Kemp, sandwiched in between Curry and Barkley. That's not a bad line to have. Yeah, I recognized it, but wasn't good enough to say that's Kemp. As soon as you guys said it, it binged back into my mind, but I don't think I would have gotten that one. Maybe had I looked through the whole checklist slowly and then said, oh, that's right. Just outside of my quick knowledge. Not as easy for me like football is, but that's when I should know quicker. Brad, nice hit. Wherever the auto went. Sean Kemp. That's cool. We'll leave stuff out here and I kind of do some time. We'll put it here for now. Might as well start filling up the full sizes. Okay, it's time for the NHL portion of the night, which is just a 2-boxer, unless we pull something from the licensed jerseys later, which there's also a decent chance. 2 boxes, and we only have 4 sports, so let's go here, though. Man, stack's getting small. We'll be down to 10 left after this, halfway. We might have to see if the series is over. It's not small yet. We're getting halfway, but that feels fast to me. We had these players claimed and these players assigned as randoms. Joseph, you had Peter Forsberg, Ross Colton, Jake G, Ovechkin, and Kempe. Nick F, you had Howe and Monahan. Jake, did you ever get your box? I know you're talking about that. Jonathan R, Waugh, Kachuk, Natchez, Hedman, Hasek, and Rust. Actually, don't answer that now. Wait, if you've opened it, wait till after. Just joking. If you know a player that's gone, let me know and I'll credit the person back. As soon as he opens it and tells me he bought one for himself just for fun. Only 7 left? Wow. It may just be a new series for us then. Or maybe I buy 5 more, 6 more just to help them finish it. But we still have 10 left, so I don't know. Jonathan R., you had Waugh, Kachuk, Natchez, Hedman, Hasek, and Rust. Larry V had Belfour, Kyrou, Vasilevsky, and Simone Benoit. Joseph, you had Sakic and Kane, Darryl, Suzuki, Keller. Brian, you had Terry Heiskanen, Frederick Forsberg, Recchi, Hextall, Gainey, and Eklund. Jeff H. Chelios, Howard, McMichael, Boldy, Carlson, and Sundin. Jason T. Gudis and Dobish. Darryl, Madonna, and Aho. Dale, you had Taves and Panarin. Jonathan R. Kopitar and Esposito. Carlos, Mangiapane, and Potvin. Larry A., Barkov, and Marchenko. So I guess you claim the other Blue Jacket. You got the one right there as well. Dell, Giroux, Nick, Pavelski, Jeff H. Fleury, and Larry A. Merzlikins. Is Natchez on the Avs or Carolina? It is on the Avs. That was claimed before you asked, though. He just did a signing. There's also another signing that was, I want to say, maybe this weekend that I'm excited. They're getting Cutter Gauthier, or how the heck you say his name. I think it's Gauthier, something like that. Anyways, he's great for the Ducks, and they're also getting Dostal, their goalie. Another signing for Eklund, too. Anyways, I'm excited to get a few new Ducks. Yeah, Natchez, he just did a signing with Natchez, and I'm assuming the majority, if not all, was on Avs stuff. So you'll start seeing them come out, which is cool. Okay, we're good. 12 boxes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, if we hit McDavid, All-Star, or Oilers, it'll be a community hit. We'll random all the names 7 times. Whoever's on top, whoever owns that player gets the McDavid. Gauthier, thank you. Not Gauthier, Gauthier. Yeah, my French is not very great. Trades are still Pat LaFontaine, Mikhail Sergachev, Matt Zuccarello, Ivan Barbashev, Cam York. If you're interested to trade whatever you hit for one of those, let me know and I'll send you a picture. Let's roll. Need 2 boxes here. Top 2 are the ones we open. After this, we'll get going with football. We'll do Racky and Big L's. Still 3 spots left in Big L's. Hopefully more jerseys with the duck on it. Yeah, hopefully. I want to see the orange Ducks jerseys, which we'll see here soon. I like those orange ones. The newer orange ones. Okay, top 2. There's 1, 2, 3 on the 7th row. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Any pattern? Hey, no pattern this time. 1 and 27. We already hit 60, the other bookend. Now we're doing box 1. 27 and 1. Let's close this. Let's get these rolling. Remind me to close the poll and to do the guesses after this. The votes are still very close, so we'll have to wait for it to not be a tie. There's a tie between an AFC pair and an NFC pair as of now. Okay, close that, and I said it was 1 and 27, 27 and 1. Both on this side. me a second to go put this stuff away, guys. Let's say I can do all but one of the tall shelf. Make some room in here for all the stuff we're going to open. Gauthier. He just scored the other night when I was watching. I think it was on an empty netter. Okay, let's roll. Good luck all. We finally hit one pictured headliner. I would assume we've got more, so we'll see. I'd love to hit one of the lock community hits. Tonight would be great. Box one. Test our bookend theory with East Coast. I guess we already have a couple times. I don't remember if a headliner hit on one of them or not, though. He probably does it like me. Box stuff up and then numbers it after once he doesn't know what's in it. Okay, here we go. Jersey number 1. 3, 2, 1. That is a green. I don't know who it is now. A green number 4, kind of small signature there, but it's his signature. East Coast. I was just saying, this team, I have the majority of this team in my PC with the green jerseys, and I wanted a white. I finally got another white coming. We see less whites, so they're kind of fun. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's Brett Favre. Nick knows that's Miro Heiskanen. Great hit. I want to say that's our second star we've hit. Second star we've hit this series. Trying to get that thing. It's a Fanatics Premium. Great jersey here. Stars have quite a few good players. He's one of them. I would like to see more Jason Robertson stuff out in the wild. I've got one or two in the PC, but we just don't see him that often in the other products. Heiskanen, Fanatics Premium on the white jersey, the away jersey, A patch as well, Victory Green, Dallas Stars. Great hit there. I did not see who had him. Give me a second. There's your fight strap, your dangler. Congrats, whoever had Miro. And Miro was, I know it wasn't claimed, right there on the Troy Terry claim. We're talking about Ducks. That was a Duck claim that got the star random Brian W. hitting Miro. Brian, nice hit. Heiskanen. We'll keep it out for pitchers. Come on, community hit. Come on, claim hit at this point. I guess we hit a couple claims the other day, but at least one. Box 27. Not Brett Favre. It did have a striking resemblance to Favre. Brian, if you want to trade, you let me know. You already know that, though. Okay, jersey number 2. 3, 2, 1. That was a claim and a late claim. Great jersey. I think that's back-to-back series we've pulled him now. I'll pull him every series. I don't mind. He's one of the best players in the NHL. I know he's hurt right now, but East Coast, that is Sasha Barkov. Very nice. Alexander Barkov. Back-to-back champ. Let's see if they can get him right back in time for the playoffs, just like they always do with all their players, it seems. Well, he's healthy. He's good to go for the playoff rush. Florida Panthers and Dallas Stars, two of the teams that we might see again at the end of the year. Stars looking a little better than Florida, right? I think. Sasha Barkov, Fanatics Premium on this one too. Great hit. C patch, so an A patch and a C patch tonight. Panthers, Fanatics Premium, and that was claimed. At the end, I just said it. Larry A. Said might be your first basketball. Didn't hit a basketball, but you hit a nice hockey jersey. Barkov, beauty. He's been a headliner, a pictured headliner in a few series. I don't remember if he's a pictured headliner in this series. I think he's not because Kachuk's pictured. But you could pick either one of those guys to be a pictured headliner. Congrats indeed, great hit. Sorry to those that are struggling. Congrats to those that are not. Better luck on our next one. We'll be down to just 22 claims next week and 21 claims, and then before we know it, down to the teens. It's on the ground. Ew. Like alien life form. All right. Want a Penguins jersey? Yeah, Yossi is Predators. Penguins is cool, though, too. Congrats. Larry A. and Brian W. hitting Heiskanen and Barkov. Gonna watch the Avs game. Good luck, all. Yeah, go watch your team, Dell. Team that's basically Superman. I watched, if you're still here, Dell, I watched last night, and they, who are they playing? Rangers? I can't remember who they were playing last night, but they took away that goal for goalie interference that I don't think was goalie interference. And they looked like they were so bugged by it, and they're like, whatever, we'll just go score again. And they did. They marched down, McKinnon did it again, boom, goal. And they ended up winning like 5-2. It's just crazy. They look unstoppable. Okay, let's roll over to football portion of the night. Jason says, in on Big L's. You got it, Jason. Yeah, that was a bad goalie interference call. I don't know why. That was kind of strange. But then if they just looked like they were so bugged, your coach was like, all right, guys, just go score again. Get it over with. And then they did. the ice cold emoji, Joseph. Yeah. I need you to follow me for a few weeks. Might change your definition on ice cold. I get it, though. Okay, Jason, I got you 2 left in Big Al's. As soon as it closes, I'll run the randoms. That may not be till right before we go, so you may not have time to trade or sell, but you can try. Let's look at our polls. Is it moved? It is moved. You guys went 31, 23, 23, 23. So once again, you guys are on the AFC East, AFC South. It was the Caps, that's right. Rangers were playing someone else. That was funny. It just made them mad. It did. It's like the only team that can say, all right, whatever, let's go put it in again. And they did right after. It was kind of crazy to me. They should be I saw a thing like the top 5 matchups, the Avs were only in one of them, most likely to go to the championship. I didn't agree with it. There was a lot of Carolina Hurricanes guesses on there. Anyways, 2 left here, but let's go to Radkey. We closed the poll east and south from the AFC, which means if that is the divisions, those are the divisions that hit the most tonight. We'll random all the entries. If you joined a bunch, you get a bunch of entries. If you join once, you get one. Top name after 7 rolls can pick between Chris Olave, Amp Full Size, Devin Hester, Joe Theismann, Darrell Rivas, some photos. There's a bunch of different choices you can pick from. Bad guess also. Last chance to do that. This is a player that's still alive in the playoffs. So anyone that's still currently playing on the rosters in the final 4 teams, if you guess who it is, you get some credit to use tonight. Last chance to guess there because we're going to do that after we grab a box and read off these names. Ann Radke. I only have the numbers typed here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we open box 6 and 12. 6 and 12. So everything but 6 and 12 is there. Okay, I'll copy that one on the box in a second. Ann Radke. I've got Greg with Buffalo, Detroit, Tampa, Jacksonville, Arizona, the Rams. David L. You have Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Jonathan R. New England, San Francisco, New Orleans, and the Jets. David L., Chicago, Vegas. Tim, you had Philly and Dallas. You sold Elliott to Denver and Houston to Brad. Brian, you had Green Bay, Indy, Chargers, and Washington. Nathan, you had Kansas City, Tennessee. Timothy K., you had Minnesota and got Miami as a random. Bill S., you had Cleveland, Giants, Atlanta, Baltimore, and Quentin, you closes with Carolina and Seattle. There's a few more guesses. Cup, May, Stafford. I will try Washington. What is Washington? Oh, sorry. On this claim here, Jeff, is that what you're talking about? So these are, I'm just putting them in order. This is a random team. Usually you claim the team that's here, but this is a, you just say you want in, and then I'm going to random what team everyone gets. So if you still want to join and get a random team, let me know, and I'll put your name right here, but it may be Tampa or Washington. It may not. If you want in, let me know, and you'll get random the team. Those are just the last two spots, and then I'll end up grabbing these and randoming the names here. So that makes sense. I see you said yes for Big Al's, but let me know if you just one more time if you want in. Okay, you got it. Just confirming that it wasn't only Washington you were after. 10 names here, 10 items, 10 numbers. We're doing it 7 times to get our box number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 10, bottom row again. Box 10 on our 7th row. Let me go over here and put Jeff H's name in. 1 spot left in Big Al's. When that closes, we will roll the randoms and get going on that after this one. So box 10. Last chance to guess your guess for current players still alive in the playoffs. And I think I gave you plenty of time. Let's figure it out. I'm going to move Olave so people don't think they won it if they come in late. Still an item. You can win. Okay. Here we go. I will say there are several of you that are getting some credit tonight. Pretty sure. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Rams Chrome. And I'll tell you this now because I was trying to be kind tonight. So pick a player. But this one has 2 names. One's easier to see, one's harder to see. If it'll focus here. Several of you guessed those names. That's Cooper Kupp. He's obviously not a Ram anymore, but he's in the playoffs with Seattle, so I'll count that. And then you got Matt Stafford there, who is in the playoffs, who is with the Rams. So those are the guesses. Tried to make it a little easier, and I think it worked. I want to say 4 or 5 of you got it right. Brian, you want the last spot? You got it, so I'll run that random before we open the box. Jeff, did you have one of those? So let me what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write it on the spreadsheet underneath. So let me go up to the top. Sutton, Puka, Darnold, Stafford. Jonathan R. had Stafford. May, Darnold, JSN, Iverson, that's not for that. Bo Nix, Kopitar, Puka. Puka's a great guess. I could have easily grabbed a Puka. Sam Darnold. Cooper Kupp is Jeff H. JSN. Scrolling. Might just be those last ones right after that. Jason had Cooper Kupp. Drake May. Greg had Stafford. I want to say it's 4 people. Jonathan R., Jeff H., Jason T., and Greg E. Each get $10 to use tonight. Was it 2 Staffords and 2 Coopers? I think it was 2 Cups. 2 Staffords. Jonathan, Jeff, Jason, Greg. If I missed someone, please let me know. I'm not hard to correct, that's for sure. Okay, so before we open this, again, that was a guess just on the side. Had nothing to do with this helmet. I already read out the teams for this. We'll open it 1 second. Let's run randoms on the full size to give you guys a second to try to trade or sell if you want to. Over here, we'll grab this list. We'll run it here. 7 times to get our total list randomized. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chicago on top, Rams on bottom. Let's go here, paste them here. And then we're going to grab both rows. So just in case Jesse, Chicago, Brian, the Rams, we'll grab both rows and we'll sort by the first row. And that should keep them. Chicago is Jesse, Rams were Brian, the rest is history. For some, especially say Cup and a Rams helmet, hey, Spider Sense was on. I'm going to read these now. I'll read them again in a second, but just so you know who you have. If you want to try to trade, you can. I know there's a few that want to. Miami for Cincy, for example, is already a trade offer. Brian G., if you're here, you had Cincy. Kyle's offering you Miami. Quentin, you had the Arizona-New York Jets combo. Jesse, Atlanta. Greg, Baltimore. Mike R., Buffalo. Jason T., Carolina, Tennessee combo. Jesse, Chicago. Brian G., Cincy. Bill S., Cleveland. Brad, Dallas. Carlos, Denver. Bill S., Detroit. Greg E., Green Bay. Brad, Houston. Elliot, Indy. Bill S., Jacksonville. Jeff H., Kansas City. I don't know why I said Minnesota. Greg E., Vegas. Brian G., Chargers. Brian W., Rams. Kyle, Miami. Mike, you have Minnesota. Jonathan R., New England. Greg, New Orleans. Bob, the Giants. Joseph, Philly. Tim, Pittsburgh. Zach, San Francisco. Brian, Seattle. Bill S., Tampa. Zach B., Washington. I will read those again, even though you don't want to hear me read them again when we get there. Let's open box 10 first for Radke. We'll do our 4-box next. We'll do a live fill 3-box right after. We'll do some Radke and then some licensed jerseys tonight. Carolina, Tennessee combo is up for seller trade, and then we still have the Miami Cincy trade offer. That is Kyle and Brian G. Box 10, here we go. Close the poll, AFC East, AFC South. Guesses are in. For once, can you guys start with the right division? If you do, I feel like you're going to win. Good luck, all. Haven't seen the Jets read this in a bit. That's true. I'll buy Jason K. Nick is buying the Carolina Tennessee combo. Okay. Got you, Nick, on that one. Jason, I've got your name taken off. Okay. Good luck, all. What? Interesting. Don't cheat. Don't look. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're getting. We found them quick, huh? Unless there's more than 2. 2 blue boxes in the same double. I mean, I guess it could be one from each case. That is our second authentic college helmet. I don't think we've ever had that. Interesting. This looks like an alternate A&M logo too. I like it. Texas A&M, another bar helmet. Few people this could be. I did not see the auto. I was too stuck on trying to hide the fact that it was a blue box again. Johnny says, not Johnny. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is Johnny. We've pulled him once before. This one's got the Johnny effing football. This is family-friendly stream, so I'll not read that part. But Johnny friggin' football, just like Mendoza switched up his flipping too. That was funny how they focused on that. Johnny Manziel, Johnny football. He had the college football world ablaze when he was playing. He kind of fizzled in the NFL after that and made some poor choices. But that is Johnny Manziel. Authentic Texas A&M going to, that would be Cleveland. Let me see who has Cleveland. ... Yeah, it's the second time we pulled Manziel. It's been a while, though. Cleveland was a claim team. Bill S. Bill, you had him on spot 14. You're getting Johnny Manziel. I've not pulled one of his with that script before. I've seen him, but I've not pulled one. So a little extra on this one. That's cool. Beckett certified Johnny Manziel. That means our first one yesterday. Actually, no, our first one yesterday wasn't college. It was our second one on Monday that was college. Nice hit. Cool helmet, something different. I'm kind of interested to see what we have in the rest of this case now. Okay, that's starting with AFC North, not your division. Sometimes you go there. I don't know why you guys never pick NFC. It's always one of the two AFC combos. What's up with that? Is there like a tradition of pulling more AFC? I don't think there is. Oh, this loser. Any players on the Flyers you want a photo of? Try to tell me he's at the game. Yeah, take a picture of Zegras for me, please. Okay, I'm going to read these names off one more time on the teams. If you want to trade, sell, this is your last chance. We did have one sell. There's a trade offer still out there. Miami for Cincy, Brian G, and Kyle, if you want to. I've got Quentin with Arizona, New York Jets, Jesse with Atlanta, Greg with Baltimore, Mike with Buffalo, Nick F, Carolina, Tennessee, Jesse, Chicago, Brian G, Cincy, Bill S, you have Cleveland, Brad, you have Dallas, Carlos, you have Denver, Bill S, you have Detroit, Greg, you have Green Bay, Brad, Elliott, Indianapolis, Bill S, Jacksonville, Jeff H, Kansas City, Greg, Vegas, Brian G, the Chargers, Brian W, the Rams, Kyle, Miami, Mike, Minnesota, Jonathan R, New England, Greg, New Orleans, Bob, the Giants, Joseph, Philadelphia, Tim, Pittsburgh, Zach, San Francisco, Brian, Seattle, Bill S, Tampa Bay, and Zach, Washington. That was box 10, correct? Last chance to trade or sell if you'd like to. Let's close this and get some. And again, guys, we're going to do a live fill 3-boxer right after this for 32. My phone is letting me being charged. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's empty. Good job, Al. Okay, starting Big Al's off tonight. You guys are down one in the poll. That's okay. I'm sorry, guys. It's on the ground underneath my chair. I'm going to roll it over there with my foot into the corner and pick it up. Sorry. 188. Hopefully you saw it. A glimpse of it before I dropped it. 188. 94. 94. 63. 63. Really running out of space now. And 101. 101. Whoa, I just skipped a bunch. Now it's not. Hopefully you guys are good. Looked like I was slow motion on my screen. 101. Okay, last call on Brian may not be here. He may not want to trade either ways. Well, there's no volume. Miami for Cincy between Brian G and Kyle, if you want to trade. If you don't, no big deal. And giving you guys a second just in case anyone else wants to trade. Usually have a little bit more time, but not today, so. Okay, let me grab them, guys. couple of these. I'm not going to say which ones, but we're bottom of some stacks, so maybe some old helmets in here. I don't really know what that means, but either a name we just haven't seen in a while or a name we've been chasing. Last time I said that, it wasn't anyone that we've been chasing, so I should not say stuff like that. Okay, I don't see any other chatter on trades, so we're going to get rolling. I'm going to copy paste a 3-boxer in the chat for our live fill today. We'll do a Racky live fill and some licensed jerseys. Let's do some helmets. I should double check the numbers. 188, 94, 63, and 101. Check. Okay. Series 37, 0 Wonka, box 63. Right. Appreciate you guys helping me get this one filled up. For those wondering, we will do another Fire Factory and Big Al's licensed jerseys tomorrow. I want to say that these last 2 cases I have are the final cases on the checklist we've been using. So after those 2, there'll be a new checklist with some new names. I think I caught a peek of it. Players like Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo will be on it. Some other names as well. Some are leaving as well. I'll look at it better later. But Mark, what's up, man? Label on the box, and it matches the team, so I think this is who we've got. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got an Eclipse for the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee is part of the combo. Which one in my head? Carolina, Tennessee. Ooh, that one was just traded, bought, sold, whatever you want to call it. That's going to Nick F. And Nick, I swear you just hit this dude 2 series ago. 3, 2, 1. I might be wrong. We got CJ2K to start off this break. Chris Johnson, Titans Eclipse. I know we hit, I think there was 1 in the corner, and then someone hit 1 and put it in, there was like 2 in the corner at the same time. You hit the Hainsworth, okay. Which I love Hainsworth. It's been sitting in the corner. I might have to buy that back from you. CJ2K Nick makes it Titans Eclipse, one of the only 5 or 6 that have rushed for over 2,000 yards. 0 Wonka, nice hit, Nick. AFC South, that's a hit for you guys. All right. Tied after 2. That's about as good as you can hope for. Not down 2 like you usually are. Tied. 94, Series 37, 0 Wonka. There's a few helmets in this series that I'm really anxious. I really want to come out. A couple like the shared helmets and stuff. This is not one of them. There's just some fun ones I put in this series. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Not often we get the Hall of Fame speed helmets. Just not into Tennessee. All right, I get it. You trying to tell me you wouldn't take an Eddie George? Nice Eddie George. I've got Chris Johnson in my PC. I've got Eddie George in my PC. I'd take a Henry Titans right now, too. Hall of Fame. Got Eddie, yeah. Can never have too much Eddie, in my opinion. Basic certification, but this is JSA certified. Sticker on the back there as well, their new sticker. This could be anyone. Good luck, guys. Hall of Famer. I don't know that I've ever had this player on a Speed Hall of Fame helmet. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. I was trying to read that script. I couldn't see it on the screen. Did I forget that he was the league MVP? Is that real? Not NBA. Shows me LeBron. He was. I mean, I guess that's the year that he went off, and that's the year that he went for 2,000 yards. Yep, very real. Back-to-back 2K rusher after I said only one of 5 or 6. Of course, that's how it happened. We got a Minnesota Vikings, Adrian Peterson, MVP 2012. I'll be honest, I don't know that I've seen Adrian Peterson sign MVP. So that's kind of cool. JSA certified on this one, Hall of Fame helmet. Canton, Ohio. Minnesota Vikings hitting on Adrian Peterson, Hall of Famer, hit Minnesota. Minnesota was Mike R. hitting on the Vikes Hall of Fame helmet. Nice. Congrats, Mike. Now I got to go back and see if I remember ever hitting a MVP script, Adrian Peterson. Was that the year that he needed another, I don't even know how many yards, 30 yards against the Packers, even though he already had 300 every game he played us? I kind of wanted him to set the record. He needed 40 more yards or 50 more yards. I don't know what it was. 101, Series 37. All I know is he ran all over us. Ran all over everyone. That wasn't his rookie year, was it? Remember, he did something his first or second year, too, that was just incredible. I got to brush up on my Adrian Peterson facts. Yeah, he did get in trouble for that, that's for sure. After the ACL tear. Wow. That's right. And he came back in a record amount of time or whatever. 3, 2, 1. We got another classic. We got 3 white helmets out there. Classic Hall of Fame, classic college from Racky, classic Cardinals from Big Al. Craig says, no, did you have him and trade him? Oh, last team standing. I think if you're still alive, you're in the bottom 10 now, somewhere around there. Yeah, I gotcha. Arizona, and this one that's the combo spot, Quentin. Quentin H. hitting the Cardinals on a classic. There's a few classics in this series for them. I'm excited about a couple of them. This one, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Not the one I was thinking of. We actually haven't had him in a while. I think he's been in, but just not pulled. That is the defensive back, Budda Baker. Budda. I got excited about maybe another player on this helmet. I still love Budda, but Budda Baker going to Quentin. Quentin, nice hit. Cardinals, classic speed, Mr. Budda Baker. Ten teams left. Okay. That's why I think we were talking about it was 11 the other day. Okay, 188. Series 37. No Wonka. And I'm sitting here saying I'm hoping for other players. What am I doing to myself? No Wonka. No nothing. Well, I don't think there's a way for this one to be a bad helmet based on the bag. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I can see. I mean, normally this kind of bag could go either way. I like to use the chrome bags on chromes, but you guys can see that little shimmer, can't you? That sure looks like a chrome in there. Man, now I got to rack my brain. I can see the color too. I don't know if you guys can. Well, maybe you can. Nick says bluish chrome. I don't know why I can't think of even a team. Okay, we'll see here. Kyron Williams chrome is your guess? not the Rams. I now remember who this is because of the team. This had to have been one of the lower boxes because this helmet has been in for a long time. Broncos Chrome. Who had Denver? Denver was Carlos. Carlos T. Coming in, grabbing a Broncos Chrome. Carlos, you think it's beautiful. Wait till you see who it is. 3, 2, 1. I bet that's been in since series. I should have looked at the sticker before I put the new one over it. 34, 35, 33. We're on 37. We've been Manningless for I don't know how many series in a row, and they've just been hiding in there. Big time hit here. Peyton Manning, Broncos Chrome. I needed a bigger name after the first 3, even though I love all of them. We need some quarterbacks. Here's one. Fanatic certified. You got a Broncos bumper. Broncos on top as well. Holy moly. This is what happens. I pull these and then I think to myself, why didn't you keep the Chrome? I don't even think I have a Broncos Chrome on my PC. Zero Wonka, but you got yourself a Peyton Chrome. I'll try to find an actual Chrome bag now that I've got a few saved up to put on that one, just to be a little safer on it. Congrats, winners. 4 helmets there. We had Chris Johnson Eclipse, Adrian Peterson on the Hall of Fame Speed, Buda Baker Classic, and Peyton Manning on the Chrome. Let's do a 3-boxer here. And maybe we'll find the other Manning today, huh? Without giving away hints, the other Mannings. There are still several Mannings in here. The Mighty Bengals of Cincinnati. I bet you didn't start typing until I hit the button, right? And you still beat everyone? That's my guess. Let me share my screen here. Congrats, winners. Sorry those that didn't hit. I think we had 4 different winners. The Mighty Bengals of Cincinnati going to Kyle. San Francisco for Bill. Buffalo for Bill B. San Francisco gone. New England for Nick. San Francisco gone. San Francisco gone. Buffalo gone. Buffalo gone. Cincy gone. Holy schmoly, guys. We're going to have a bunch left. A lot of common claims. Sorry. Scott H. has got Detroit. Where was I? Scott H. Detroit. Dallas for Bill. Buffalo is gone. Denver is there for Brian. Detroit is gone. Baltimore is there. Did I just say Baltimore? No, I didn't. Baltimore is there for Greg. Green Bay is there for Bill. Rams are there for Greg. Minnesota for Zach. Cleveland for Greg. Chargers for Brian. Chicago for Bill. Slowly but surely we'll get there, guys. Let me update who's left here. Oh, it's almost caught up. Carolina is Greg. Giants are Bill S. Have you seen that clip from Sports Night? Which one? The Mighty Bengals from Cincy? I don't think I have seen that one. Yeah, it is a great helmet. It's a shame that it has been sitting in there for so long, but happens, I guess. And you have 200 names to draw from. Brad, Miami got you. Indy going to Greg. Okay, we still got a bunch of teams left here. Let me show you who's left. Arizona, New York Jets combo, Atlanta, Houston, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Las Vegas, New Orleans, Philly, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and Washington. Let me update who's left. Kansas City gone. Going to Zach. Sorry, it's not gone. It's yours. Just gone from my list that I'm typing here. So Kansas City can get deleted. Washington going to Brad. Washington can get deleted. Okay, I believe that's an updated list there. Probably 10, 11 teams left. Arizona Jets combo, Atlanta, Houston, Jacksonville, Vegas, New Orleans, Philly, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Tampa Bay. 10 spots left to close us. What the freak? Okay. We'll hang out here. We'll do Racky next and licensed jerseys to end the night, but there's still 10 spots left in the full size. Just send it to me. There goes Houston and Tampa Bay to Jason and Brian. I've got my headphones in, so I can listen to this. Because he can't kick. That guy, the mighty Bengals of Cincinnati, that's the corrupt cop on Four Brothers, I think. I've not seen that before. Kyle, how old is that? Tampa Bay going to Brian. Pittsburgh going to Jonathan. Excuse me. Las Vegas going to Zach. Let me update who's left here. I think 6 teams left. Good show, by the way. I think it's called Four Brothers. Is that what the show's called with Mark Wahlberg? Or is it just Brothers? Four Brothers? There are 4 brothers, so I don't know if that's what it's called. There's our remaining teams. Who else? It's got Tyrese Gibson in it. It's got Andre 3000 from. I'm pretty sure that's the singer from Outkast in the show too, isn't it? I'm talking to myself. Final 6 teams, guys, and then we roll. Appreciate you being patient. Get my music back on. Oh, it was a show? I'd never even seen the show. Good morning, Al. Sorry, I worked graveyards. Just watching the beginning. I sent you. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Larry. Yeah, I've got your address. If it hasn't changed, I'm good to go. But I'll just want to make sure because it's been a little bit, especially since I'm sending across the border. I don't want to mess that up. And then I'll be lost in a nightmare. You do know? I need to look up if it's called Brothers or Four Brothers. I swear it's Four Brothers. It is Four Brothers. And I swear that's Andre. Yeah, it is. Andre 3000. Sofia Vergara's in it too. Josh Charles is the cop. You got Chiwetel Ejiofor, however the heck you say his name. Victor Sweet. Mark Wahlberg. Tyrese Gibson. Yeah. Terrence Howard. Some good people in that show. It is a great movie. But the guy that sang the Mighty Bengals in Cincinnati, Josh Charles, is from that. He's the bad cop in that show, and he's the one on that. I'll have to watch that. Sports Night. Can't kick. Can't kick. I recognize that guy too, the can't kick guy, but I don't know who it is. Okay, getting closer, guys. 6 left, and we're ready to roll. It's no Con Air. Do you guys remember last year? You guys, I finally watched Con Air, and I love that movie. What was I going to watch too? And then I stopped because I wasn't paying attention. It was another movie with that dude, Nicolas Cage. It's another popular show that I've never seen. You put AZ Pit, did I? What did I do? Face Off we started watching. The Knowing is great too. It's a different one other than those two. What did I do with AZ Pit? Oh, AZ Pit. It's because I saw he typed Pittsburgh. AZ Jets. That'd be a fun combo, huh? Jacks, New Orleans. I've not seen Pig. The Rock, Zach, is the one. The Rock. I've not seen that. Is that like a war movie all the way through, or is that just the start? Yeah. Uh-huh. The Rock with Sean Connery. Yep. I started watching that like 10 minutes and I stopped. Somehow I've seen a billion movies, but somehow there's like little pockets of movies I haven't seen. Is it? Okay, well, I need to finish it then. I was watching Face Off for the first time with my wife, and we haven't finished it yet. We moved on to something else. I don't know why. She didn't like it or something. I did finish that one. The fighting and special effects at the start were hilarious. Gone in 60 Seconds, Craig. I bet I've seen that movie over 60 times. I like had the movie memorized, the songs memorized, the start of the show memorized. One of the best movies of all time. Love Gone in 60 Seconds. have you guys seen Nicolas Cage's new movie, the horror one, or the? I watched it with my wife, and she was not very happy for a few days. I can't think of the name of it, but it's a pretty twisted show. It just barely came out. I own it now too. I can't think of what it's called. Renfield, wasn't that the vampire one? No, it's the one where he's hardly recognizable because they make him look like a psycho, like a serial killer, basically. He's got long hair and he has a weird voice, and it's like a satanic movie, sort of. It just barely came out. It got a lot of talking about it, but look it up. Hold on. For the sake of time, guys, I guess we'll discount all 6 of these by $3, so 29 each for the last 6. Might as well give a team away at that point, but $3 off on each of those 6. Long Legs is what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen Long Legs, maybe you don't need to watch it. I don't mind. I like movies about murder mysteries, serial killer shows, stuff like that. So, Jets, Carlos, gotcha. Arizona Jets combo. So these are 29 each now with the last 5, as well as that one you just claimed. All type, just in case people are not listening with volume. Ghost Rider. I've not seen that one yet. Atlanta going to Greg. New Orleans is Brian. If him and Sam Williams Ghost Rider is epic. Yeah, I'll have to see that. I'll have to watch it. Down to 4 left. Or no, 3 left, maybe? Philly for Bill. Eva Mendes is in it. Okay, that helps. Bill B, I was going to message you today and I forgot. I want to send you a helmet or two, and then figure out what it would cost to grab some stuff to work on it, and then pay you as well. But I want you to work on a helmet for me when you have some free time, if you can. I was going to message you today, and I got caught. I got a new computer at my office, and it's screwing me up. I got behind today. Okay, I will. Now that I said that, I'm sure it'll still take me. I'll forget, and I'll have the message tonight or tomorrow, hopefully. Almost there, guys. I'll start reading these off, and I'll do bingo balls soon as well. Might as well. I'll do that now. Just might as well. Let's get rolling. 2 left. We'll film before we roll. But Carlos, I've got you with Arizona Jets combo. Greggy, Atlanta, Baltimore. Bill B, Buffalo. Greggy, Carolina, Tennessee. Bill S, Chicago. Kyle, you have Cincy. Greg, Cleveland. Bill S, Dallas. Brian W, Denver. Scott, Detroit. Bill S, Green Bay. Jason T, Houston. Greg, Indy. Jacksonville's open. Zach B, you've got Kansas City and Vegas. Brian W, you have the Chargers. Greg, the Rams. Brad, Miami. Zach B, Minnesota. Nick, you've got New England. Brian, New Orleans. Bill S, the Giants. Bill B, Philadelphia. Jonathan R, Pittsburgh. Bill S, San Francisco. Seattle is open. Brian W, Tampa. And Brad, Washington. So let's do this. I'll just leave it up for the last 2 claims, and I'll start rolling some bingo balls. Three numbers. 1, 2, 3. Okay. First number is 123. 123. Oh, jeez. What are you doing? Okay. Utah's down 2-0. Can you wait to do that till later? Thank you. Maybe. 148. Down 2-0. Hopefully they can get it within 1 before I start watching. 148 was the number. Okay. 78. She's back there meddling in the cold storage. Okay, 2 left. Jacksonville and Seattle. I'll grab them here in a second, but last 2 are still 29 each. 2 Jacksonville, Seattle. I tried to turn it on, but I think it would slow down the stream. I got away with it for a while on the other stream, but are you done with that for now?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Wayne upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. She's freaking lying. He's not upstairs. Final 2 guys, and then we're ready to rock and roll. I'll grab them, and then we'll come back into the last 2. Last 1, that is Dustin grabbing Jacksonville. Just 29, Dustin. Seattle, last one left. I'll close this screen. Grab these for now. And then I got those. 123, 148, and 78. Got everyone deciding that there's a party in my basement right now. Showing me his new Swanky. Taking down decorations. Okay, I'll give Seattle a go. Zach, thank you. Good luck to you. 29 for that one, not 32. What division do we have? I stopped keeping track. Thank you. We went 1-1. We went NFC North. Then we went NFC West. And then we went AFC West. I don't think you hit a single one since that first one or second one, but it's 2-2-1-0, I believe. You guys are going AFC East, AFC South. I think you just have the one, which is CJ2K, right? So I think you're down one, which is not horrible. You got three here. 123, 148, and 78. Yep. Okay. I'm going to move Mr. Kemp for now. Brad can hit the basketball randoms, but can't hit a dang baseball random. I don't know what it is. Just want to pull you one of your baseball guys, Brad. Just one time. Bat, baseball, something cool. Not one time, but, you know, want to get one under the belt. 78. We are full. Yes, we are. Okay, Radke's up next, guys, and then we'll do some licensed jerseys. Thanks for helping me fill that one. I appreciate it, as always. Okay, 78, Series 37. 8 points. Didn't we already pull an 8-pointer this series? We did. Jonathan Taylor, 8-pointer. This is our second 8-pointer. Nice. Yep, AFC East South. I think you guys are down 1 to 2 to 2 to 0. You're winning one division that hasn't hit yet. Nice. 8-pointer 4. Not your divisions, because this is on the other conference side. The Los Angeles Rams. This is one of the more glossy style eclipses, but I like them. 8 points for the Rams. Rams were Mr. Greg. Greg, when I just looked, you had the other 8-pointer. So you've hit 2 8-pointers this series. Goodness. Rams Eclipse. You can kind of tell it's a little more glossy than Matty like the other Eclipses are. I don't know what it is, but I like them. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. This is kind of funny because when was it? I think Greg was saying, oh, he saw me claiming the Rams and Brad's and said, is there a pitcher for the Rams that you like that you're going after? And I said, no, I'm hoping there's a cool specialty Eric Dickerson in there because I want a Dickerson for the PC. Like I'd love a Dickerson rave we've seen or a flat or anything. Amp would be cool. Lunar, Eclipse, they're all cool. But anyways, this is what I'm trying to secretly hit in Brad's, even though I don't know he has one. There's a ton of Rams I like. Eric Dickerson, one of the other better signatures. We pulled one on Monday, which was who? Curtis Martin. I think Dickerson's got a great signature too. Hall of Fame 99, 8-pointer. Going to Greg. Greg, nice hit. Let me put you right next to your other 8-pointer, Greg. Eight points. 1, 21, 26. Okay, gotcha. Next box is 123, Series 37. 0 Wonka. Come on, one for your teams, one for your divisions. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Still just staying on the dang NFC side. You guys don't trust in the NFC. That's NFC East on that one, NFC West on the other one. NFC West, NFC North is going to do you in, I think. They got 3 now. The Peterson. Giants with some extras. I don't know what it is, but I love this like thin cherry red visor for the Giants. It looks nice. I believe if you've been keeping track, I think I've shown this at some point over here on the day where I just set it out. I don't think we're doing guesses yet. Maybe we were. I think this one's been shown before. If it's who I am. Here we go. Who are the Giants? First off, before I start spinning it around. Giants, Bill S. Hitting the Giants with a nice visor. This is a replica throwback speed. 3, 2, 1. Something about the visor and the throwback. Nice signature on there. I love this helmet. Tiki Barber, number 21. That's back-to-back running backs, too. NFC running backs. On a throwback Giant speed with a red visor. Great hit. Tiki. Can we pull Rondé next to make it a Barber Fest? I don't know. Someone will say Mr. Fumble. He did fumble a few times. I like Tiki. Okay, 148. Series 37. 0. So 800. Radke coming up next, guys, and then we'll do some licensed jerseys. No new additions since it's Wednesday. I did get some new football jerseys in that I'll probably add maybe 2 to this weekend. Maybe a Brian Urlacher. I'm trying to think who else I got. Ooh. Me likey. They still haven't dried up. They won't for a while. There are 3 or 4. Yeah, that's for you, Nick. There's 3 or 4 yellow raves. This is obviously a rave, but only one rave that doesn't have a logo on the backside, as I say annoyingly every time. We know that belongs to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We already pulled a Steelers rave, so there's multiple Steelers raves this series, apparently. Pittsburgh was Jonathan R. Hitting the Steelers. I don't know that you guys would guess this one. Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. Okay, here we go. This is not your division either, by the way. AFC North is 3. 3-3-1-1. You're one of the ones. You got to make a big comeback. Starting with the Radke box. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going a cool defender here, defensive player. We just pulled him not long ago from Radke, but I don't think it was on a rave, right? Was it on an Eclipse? What did we pull James Harrison on in from Radke? What style was it? I'm blanking completely. Lunar, Eclipse. Wasn't a flat. Wasn't a. It might have been an STS. Oh, it was camo. That's right. Dave knows. Dave hit it. That was a cool helmet too. Camo authentic. That's right. James Harrison, number 92. This guy was a beast. He probably still is. I bet he could beat me up with both hands tied behind his back. James Harrison. Steelers rave going to Jonathan. Jonathan, nice hit. That's a cool one. Packet certified. I wouldn't mind that one for my PC either. I don't have a Harrison. Congrats, winners. We had Eric Dickerson, Tiki Barber, James Harrison. Let's try a Radke box here. If you guys will be so kind to excuse me, I'm going to use the restroom again. That's 2 streams in a row. I used to pride myself on never having to take a leak, but give me 1 second, please. I'll update this in 1 second. They're still hanging out down here. Don't ask me why. Sorry, guys. I feel a lot better now. Top chat, live chat. Some yellow helmets out there now. Chromie. I'm going to predict. I'm not going to predict. I'm going to hope. Let's go. Or I'm going to hope for a chrome right here from Racky. Let's get another chrome. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Top chat and then live chat. Okay, spot 1, I've got New England. 4, that's Greg. Spot 2, San Francisco for Jason with a random up. Spot 3, Dallas. I'll try to rip these off fast, so make up for me running away for a second. Detroit. Spot 4 for Bill S. Spot 5 is Pittsburgh for Dave. Spot 6 is Cleveland for Brad. San Francisco's gone. Sorry, was that 6? It was. San Francisco's gone, Bill. Green Bay is spot 7 for Brian. Spot 8, Buffalo for Greg. Spot 9, Tampa Bay for Dustin. Detroit is gone. Indy is spot 10 for Brad. Indy, Brad. 11 is Chicago for David. 12 is Kansas City for Nathan. 13, Tampa Bay's gone. Jets, Carlos, 13. 14, Chargers for Brian. 15 is Miami for Jonathan. Carlos, I got you on the Jets. 16 is Denver for Jonathan. Okay, so closed on the Denver claim. Anything after that, Cincy, Philly, other ones as well. A little behind, but there are 2 randoms available. Let me make sure that's 16 too, that I didn't skip a number. It is 16. So 2 randoms available, each for $18. If you want to buy in for, dang it, I was hoping that was an assist for my Utah guy to say that we scored. Larry, what are we down now? Is it 4-0 Philadelphia? My brother-in-law's there, so I'll text him in a second, but tell me 2-1. Come on. It's probably 2-0 still. Okay, 2 randoms still available. Jason T has 2 spots each with a random available, $18. Last call on those before we run some randoms here. 2-0 still? Okay. Let's see. Oh, those came at the same time. Let me top chat, live chat it. Take the 2 randoms. I got Bill on those first. Quentin just after. Joseph just after as well. Quentin, what's up, man? I need to make sure that you're still at the same address. You did hit something earlier. I don't know if you saw that, but I want to make sure that I'm not sending it off to the wrong spot. If you're at the same place, great. If you're not, will you send me a message just to verify? I'm not great at doing that, at making sure that I'm not sending them off to the wrong spot. Awesome. Thanks, Quentin. Hope you're doing well, man. I see your stuff on Facebook. I know your little family's growing. You're having busy times, having fun. I don't message everyone as much as I should, but just don't want to send it to the wrong spot. Okay. No, my family is not growing. 2 kids is bastante. Enough. Okay. 7 times on the randoms. Bill grabbed the randoms. We're good to go. Okay. There's 1, 2, for sure. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Vegas on top, Washington on bottom. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's do this. Okay. In this one, am I sharing the screen? I am. I've got Greg with New England and Vegas. Jason T, you have San Fran, Dallas. Bill, you had Arizona and Philadelphia. Bill S, you also had Detroit, Tennessee. David L, Pittsburgh and New Orleans. Brad, Cleveland and Houston. Brian W, Green Bay, Seattle. Greg, Buffalo and the Rams. Dustin, Tampa and the Giants. Brad, Indy and Jacksonville. David L, Chicago, Atlanta. Nathan, Kansas City, Baltimore. Carlos, Jets and Minnesota. Brian, Chargers and Cincy. Jonathan R, Miami, Carolina, Denver, and Washington. We are good. For those that need a reminder, we're doing our licensed jersey next. If you want to take a screenshot, you can. This will be a 2-boxer, just 20 spots to claim, $30 a spot. You'll get 2 randoms. We'll add 4 names tomorrow, but for now, we're down to 62. What am I doing? Box number. Come on, another blue box. Just joking. I'd be fine if there wasn't any more blue boxes. I'll say that, and then we'll pull like a Brady, Michigan, or a Peyton Manning, Tennessee. Okay, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 7 on the 7th roll. Lucky number 7. Okay, stop sharing. Let's grab box 7. Since I keep forgetting to copy the license jersey, I'm going to do it now so I don't screw you guys up. Box 7 is going to get deleted. Okay, please be on top somewhere. Kind of on top. In the middle. Okay, box 7 it is. Good luck, all. Let's see something fun here. Did I catch that up? 3131, 8 items. Yeah. You guys are hoping, I mean, not everyone, but AFC East, AFC South helps you get closer. If you can tie again, we can keep trying for full size, but you guys struggle with the divisions. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he did a signing. I'd love to see Fitzpatrick. We're safe. It's not a blue box, although it's. I'll say that, and then we'll end up pulling a big old quarterback college name, you know. But I doubt we'd ever get more than 2 in double paid. Now I'm just did us in for 4 or something. How do I always manage to open this backwards? I guess because I'm opening it with the other side. Maybe that's why. I always have to flip it so that I open away from the camera this way. Ooh, I like the style. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a throwback speed. I thought for a second it was a VSR4 or Pro Line, but it's not. Especially since I can see the clicker right there. So it's not. I mean, this screams one name, but we've also seen Herbie sign these styles. But I mean, if that doesn't yell LT, I don't know what doesn't. Or what does. Chargers, was that claimed? It was. Spot 14, Brian W. hitting the Chargers. It's been a Chargers week or month for you, Brian. When you hit a helmet, it seems to be a Charger helmet. Throwback speed here for the Chargers. Brian with 60 non-Herbie Chargers. Let's hope that you just jinxed it to be a Herbie. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, at least I'm an idiot, and I was wrong. I said it screened LT, which it did, but I'll take an Antonio Gates on a throwback authentic all day. That's cool. Tight end Antonio Gates, Antonio Cakes going to Brian W. 61. That's a great helmet. Nice hit. Antonio Gates throwback authentic. I kind of feel like we got maybe a monster or 2 hiding in this case. Nothing wrong with the names we've hit, that's for sure, but sometimes it just feels that way. We'll see. Congrats, Antonio Gates. Let's try a licensed jersey 2-box to end the stream here tonight. Does that help you? It does, and it hurts you. AFC West, I think it's uncatch-upable now. Maybe I'll be nice and we'll try for a different full size on Monday. I don't know. Okay. Let's go. Let's be aggressive here, Al. Let's focus and not chit-chat and get these names on here. I'll have to listen to you yap. Okay. 01 is Greg with Pat McAfee, the only one that picked Indiana. The rest all picked Miami. Wrong. Jason Zegras with some randoms up. If anybody wants randoms before you see who they are, they're $10 a piece. You can grab them right now. Grab one, grab two, $10, $20, whatever you want. Horace Grant for Larry. Quentin has got Ken Griffey Jr., wherever he is. How is Ken the second to last? Because the rest are all just early alphabet. Quentin, gotcha. Number 5 is Bird, Larry Bird. Somewhere around here. For Mark. McAfee gone. SGA going to Jonathan. That's number 6. SGA. Rice going to Greg, number 7. Bird is gone. Sorry, guys. Mitchell is number 8. Donovan. For Quentin. Mitchell. Stamkos is number 9. For Brian. Frank Thomas is number 10. For Larry V. Number 11 is Yunt. For Bill S. Number 12 is JSN. For Scott H. I got a DK Metcalf on a bright green Seahawks jersey. I know he's with the Steelers, but I don't care. I'm going to put it in the series at some point. I think Metcalf's a fun name, and I think that's a great jersey. Just reminded me of that because I think JSN's the green one too. Marino is number 13. I don't know that I'll do it this week, but I bought it for a reason. Number 14 is Patty Kane. For Brian. Number 15 is Chucky. For Brian. Number 16 is Henry. That's right. Quentin's a Bama man. It's a nice Bama jersey. 17 is Durant. For Bill S. We might be closed. 18 is Miko. Yeah, we're closed. Miko Rantanen for Chris C. Frazier is 19 for Craig. And 20 is Giannis for Zach. We are all closed up, guys. I appreciate you jumping in on this one. Let's run this and we'll call it a night. We will be back tomorrow with our 3-boxer. I know we threw around the idea of making it a 4-boxer and having more claims, but I just don't know that we'll do that tomorrow. It is a fun idea, though. Let me make sure I didn't do the wrong names. McAfee, Zegras. Sometimes I'll put it to the one right next to it. No, we're good. Okay, guys, I'm going to run this list 7 times. The last 2 will be if you want them. You just got to be the first to claim them. 1 at a time, please. 7 times. There's 1, 2. I swear I hit it. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Solos are Jordan Love and Eddie George. Buckeyes. Packers and Buckeyes. Okay, Jordan Love, I've got Jonathan S. Eddie George is our final solo. It's a Buckeyes, Mitchell, and Nash, Ohio State. Let's see if anybody had any discounts. Greg, McAfee, McCutcheon, and McKinnon. Jason T, Zegras, Caulfield, Bagwell. Larry V, Grant, Warner, and Dawson. Quentin, you had Ken Griffey, Mike Evans, Ons Kopitar. Mark, you had Larry Bird, Alshon Jeffrey, and Ilya Sorokin. You got the most shutouts this year. I think you had 5 I just saw the other day. Jonathan S., you got SGA, Fuhr, and Bettis. Greg, Rice, Bowers, and Yossi. Quentin, you have Mitchell, Adebayo, Reinhardt. Brian, Stamkos, Matsui, Chipper Jones. Larry V, Frank Thomas, Stan Laporta, Karl Malone, Bill, Yunt, Gensel, and Herbert. Scott, you have JSN, Dent, and Fox. Greg, Marino, Paul, and Canseco. Brian, Kane, Aginla, Collins, Gruden, Carlson, and Smith. Steve Smith Sr. Quentin, you had Derrick Henry, Vince Carter, Rod Woodson. Bill S., you had Durant, Darlene, and Draisaitl. Oh, that's basketball. Chris C., Miko, Chris Webber, Dominique Wilkins, Craig, Frazier, Hasek, and Crosby. And Zach, you had Giannis, Fedorov, and Howard. All right, let's see where I go. Frazier, Giannis, Love. I'll buy McKinnon. James is offering to buy Nathan McKinnon from Greg. Greg, if you want to sell Nathan McKinnon. Bagwell's up for trade. Larry V, buy Warner from you. And Larry V said yours, Greg. Okay. Not Gerg, Greg. Is Reinhardt for sale? Who had Reinhardt? Quentin H., you've got Reinhardt. If you want to sell him for $10 to Nick, let me know. You just pay 10 less. Reinhardt. Greg, Bettis for McCutcheon. Greg, you want to trade McCutcheon for Bettis with Jonathan? Pretty sure that's probably a yes, but maybe not. I think he likes football, and you want your McCutcheon. Greg, let me know if you want to make that trade. You trade away Andrew McCutcheon, you get Jerome Bettis. Yours, Greg. Good luck. Fox for sale, Scott. Scott, is Adam Fox up for sale? Keep Fox. Okay. Where am I at? Fuhr for sale. Grant Fuhr is up for sale. Thanks, Larry V. Keep Fox. Dawson, Laporta, Malone for sale. Dawson, Laporta, Malone are up for sale. I'll keep McKinnon. Okay, thanks. I'll take Eddie, says Mark. Thanks, Mark. Caulfield for sale, Jason. Is Cole Caulfield up for sale, Jason T? Sorry, Nick. Keep hockey. Okay. I'm trying to read them all. Buy Laporta, Larry V. Okay. Laporta. It's going to Greg, and Greg's got yellow already. Nothing for sale. Sorry. Quentin's keeping. Okay. I'll do the McCutcheon trade. Okay. It was McCutcheon for Bettis. Bettis trade. McCutcheon trade. Thanks, Greg. Buy Fuhr, says Nick. Okay. Larry or Jonathan S., he's buying Fuhr from you. Trade Bagwell for Fuhr. Just got traded, just got bought. I think Nick wants the hockey, so he probably doesn't want to trade for Bagwell, but just in case. Is Matsui for sale, Brian W? Where is it? I'll trade you Fuhr for Bagwell. Okay, you want to do that trade, Nick? See, this is why I shouldn't assume stuff. Bagwell trade. No. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's going to orange. And this is Grant Fuhr. That doesn't look right in my head. Fuhr trade. Got a couple Fuhrs. My nephew loved that Bagwell. Perfect. Just making sure you didn't think it was the other way around. So we're going to keep Fuhr yellow because you're probably going to keep it now. Craig, is Hasek for sale? James is asking. Craig, you want to sell Dominic Hasek? And Brian, let Jonathan know if you want to sell him Matsui. Hideki. Keeping Hasek. Okay. Hasek, however the heck you say his name correctly. Oh man, I'm out of drink altogether. I'm gonna grab my water while we wait the last few trade offers. Jonathan R., is this the style that you were talking about today or yesterday that I bought? Just making sure. I was trying to figure out the throwback white, and I'm sure it's this one, right? Thinking about that just a second ago. Yep. Okay. Keeping Hasek. If anyone else has hockey for sale, I'll buy. Right now, just Dawson and Malone are up. If anyone else wants to sell hockey, let Nick know. Brian says, yeah, sure. So, Matsui going to Jonathan R. I should probably never do you Vikings guys with the color green, so I'll change it to blue. Better the Lions, right? Is that yeah, sure, or yeah, sure? I'm pretty sure it's yeah, he sell it to you. I should make sure though. Larry's got Malone and Dawson up for sale. It's a Marlins Mitchell Ness and a Jazz Mitchell Ness. I tried to win a Malone today, and I bet it ran, and I haven't checked the results yet. But seeing as how everyone wants to just message you right after you win, I would assume I did not win. It's a dying. Where is it? No one seems to have the ability to just wait and let you find out if you win anymore these days. Part of my fun is going back to the day and see what I joined to see if I won. Let's see. What the freak? Nope. Top. I had 7th place as my best spot. Buy Malone. Yours, Nick. Okay, I think we're ready to roll. Nick, you've got orange. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure, sir. I have Jonathan buying Matsui. If it's not supposed to be that way, let me know. All right, let's roll, guys. Last items of the night. Appreciate you jumping in. Good luck. Hopefully your good streak continues or your bad streak stops, depending on where you're at. I know I'm on a pretty dang bad streak right now. Everywhere. I did hit something with Brad the other night. Man, I'm coming up empty everywhere. I'll trade crop. I'll bring it to wing night Saturday if you do. Drip a little sauce on the jersey. Okay, 2 numbers. 1, 2. Weekday, Wednesday at work. There you go. I like. You guys ever seen what's it called? This is 40. Actually, I don't even know if it's This is 40, but Paul Rudd's doing a fantasy baseball draft, and he says, "I got Matsui." I don't know if it's that one or the first show that's from. This is 40 or the original one. Love that show, by the way. Okay, 2 numbers. You have to run away to go to fantasy baseball draft. It's fantasy baseball. 169 is the first number. I don't know if I said that out loud or just in my brain, but I did show it to you. Sorry. It's right here. I just set it down. I'm thinking about that movie instead. 169. And 75. 75. Okay, I don't think I missed any trades or sells. It looks like Andre Dawson will stay put. I will grab those 2, and then I'll be right back. The second number, I just said it though. 75, yes. 169 and 75. Three, two Flyers. We caught back up for a little bit. Is it second period? That's not bad. Okay. 75, 169. 13 minutes left in the second. Perfect. I'll be able to watch the third period. Okay. 75, 169. Good luck, all. We're going to keep Andre Dawson where he's at. The rest were successful trade, buy, sells, whatever you want to call them. 75 up first. See color? Don't know who it is yet. Perhaps this will help. 3, 2, 1. You know, I thought maybe at some point someone would claim this jersey, but nobody did. I'll be honest. There's a lot of beef between him and the Jazz, so he's not. I didn't love him, but I respect him. He's one of the best point guards to ever play the game. Number 3, this is Chris Paul. We're going NBA again. We hit NBA the other night. Man, we are on a streak of non-claim hits for a while. Where's Chris Paul before I open this? Someone show me Chris Paul. There he is, 3. Remember, there was always the comparison between Chris Paul and Deron Williams. I love Deron Williams for the Jazz, and I thought Deron Williams is better, but I don't think he was. I think Chris Paul is better. LA Clippers on the rare Adidas. We don't have a ton of Adidas stuff that's not hockey, so I love this jersey. Adidas LA Clippers. Going to Greg. Extra large, length times 2. This is a long one. Swingman Adidas. Beautiful hit. Steiner Fanatics, same thing. Greg, nice hit. CP3. Let's see a claim hit here. Come on. 169. Maybe I'm harder in my head than what it really. Maybe we do have claims hit. I'm my own worst critic in all my series that I build. I just kind of want to see claims hit. Can't really tell. Okay, 169. Actually, I think I know. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is this that jersey? I think it is. I think it stayed put where it was. And Craig says, no. Craig, you hit one of your Rangers yesterday. This is a beautiful jersey. Fanatics on this one, too. The new Fanatics sticker. This is Adam Fox on, I believe it's the Stadium Series jersey, right? Who had Fox and said no thanks? Good decision. Not against who tried to buy. You know what I'm saying. Adam Fox, Rangers for a little bit. You had Bucky Dent and Adam Fox. Beautiful stadium, far, far away. I get to go to the next Stadium Series if I'm lucky because it's right here at Ricicles in Utah. University of Utah Utes Stadium. Adam Fox Kind of got to see the whole jersey to enjoy these ones. Stadium Series Adidas, big old NYR on there. Should have a patch. Maybe it doesn't. No, maybe not. I guess, I mean, you can, the neck says Stadium Series. Adidas Pro Prime Green should have our fight strap in here. Adam Fox going to Scott. Scott, congrats. Beautiful hit. 2 randoms hitting. I'm trying to pull those claims, guys. Big old numbers on that thing. I'd trade a junk for that. Yeah, he's got some. Oh, that's Jonathan, not even Craig. I know Craig wants it. Trade the CJ2K for it. There's a trade offer. Scott, if you're here and you want to make a jersey for a helmet trade, Nick's offering the CJ2K for the Adam Fox. If you're gone, I'll message you just in case. I never know what you guys are after. I know it wasn't a claimed hit, so there's a possibility that that's something you want to do. Let me know if you're here and you know that you do or don't want to trade. If not, I'll message you. All right, guys. Sorry to those that didn't hit. Congrats to those that did. Some fun ones here. Chris Paul, CP3, and Adam Fox. Hold it for now. I need to talk to the kid first for sure. I'll hold it. You let me know if you want to make that trade or if it's coming home to you or if it's going in the corner. Just let me know, Scott. And Nick, I'll keep you posted too. I'll hold on to this until we find out, just in case. Guys, thanks for chilling with me. I appreciate it. Fun night. We'll do some drops tomorrow for the weekend. So if you want to jump in for Saturday, tomorrow's the drop day. If we fill it early, I'll break it Friday most likely. If not, it'll be Saturday a little later than we normally do. My daughter's game's at 10 instead of like 1 or 2. So I'll figure it out though when we get there. Friday's great, Saturday's great as well. Recap, non-Big Al stuff. We had George Springer on the All-Star ball with a script with the World Series MVP. That's kind of cool. Nice ball, World Series ball. East Coast jerseys were Barkov and Heiskanen. Iraqi helmets were Antonio Gates and Johnny Manziel on the Johnny F and football script. The rest was Big Al. CP3, Adam Fox, Chris Johnson, Adrian Peterson, Buda Baker, Peyton Manning on the chrome. Eric Dickerson, James Harrison, Tiki Barber. That's it. I almost said James Franco. On Saturday, Friday if you're around, or Monday for the regular stream. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of your week.